And we are live. Hello, long time no. Wait, that's not right. We saw each other less than 24 hours ago because, was yesterday's stream long? Way too long. Way too long. But that doesn't matter. We are back with another stream. And today, what are we doing today? Maybe you read it in the title already. If not, then why are you here? I'm not some big personality to just attract people by just existing. So if it's not the title that got your attention, then what else would catch it? Anyways, what are we doing today? That's pretty easy. We are doing a Nintendo Switch games tier list. And yes, I am aware some other big content creators and streamers already did something similar to this. But well, first of all, I don't have the idea first, and by that I mean I came up with the idea before I saw their videos. Okay, before I saw they uploaded their videos, I didn't watch their videos yet. And secondly, it doesn't matter because no one owns the idea. Of course, with the Switches and then the Switch 2's release, a lot of people want to rank their favorite Switch games, and I was just lazy to do it up till now. Up until now, plus back in May, I had a lot of university work to do. So we are finally getting to it after quite a while. I'm excited for it, honestly, because it'll be a bit different than what I assume other people do. I'm only going to rank all 171 games I owned on Nintendo Switch. Uh, and yes, not just the Switch games, like, for example, Sonic Frontiers or Shantae and the Seven Sirens or Undertale or whatever. Those aren't Switch games per se, but I owned and played them on the Switch, so they'll be on the rank too. I'll basically be ranking my 8 years of experience with the Switch. And to what could be better, we'll be having background music, though let me. This should be quiet enough. I don't want it to be too loud. I clicked on the first random Switch music compilation video I could find. It's just 3 months old to celebrate the end of the Switch 2, so it's pretty fitting. So let's turn it down a bit before I start the song, or else it'll blast my ears off. I think this is going to be a relaxing and fun stream. Let's get started with my Nintendo Switch tier list. I spent way too many hours getting all the images because I couldn't find such perfectly square images. Well, the Switch icons themselves online. So I took screenshots from my home screen to get them all here. And for some reason, TierMaker had a problem, and I could only upload like out of these 171 images, it would only take like 12 to 15 random images at once. So it took over an hour. to get all of them here. And then it took me another hour to sort them because they are all in the order in which I got the games, not the order which they were released necessarily. Well, for the most part, it's the release order, but it's the order I got and first played them. So, the tiers, I'll choose names for them as we go. And let's start with what we're listening right now, the game that first came out for the Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Where do I put it? I think the second highest tier being peak tier. Because Botve, or BOTW in English, I guess, Botve is peak. It's absolute peak. Honestly, you know what? We'll call it the absolute peak tier. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It was already super fun as the base game. The booster course pass gave it a huge boost. On top of it, I suppose it's not as great as Botfest, so for now I'll put it just below it. It's an amazing game. It goes to awesome, amazing tier. Now, Splatoon 2. It's a Splatoon game. I don't have to think about it. It goes to absolute peak. Splatoon is my favorite gaming series. And the second game, it just followed me for so long. Like, oh, yes, I played the original on the Wii U as well, but 217. Like, until when did 3 come out? Was it 2022 or 2023? I think 22. And for so many years, for 5 years, that was like, yeah, it was 2022 when 3 came out. So Splatoon 2 was with me since the end of middle school and through the entirety of high school. Like, that game is very important to me. ARMS. It was fun when it came out. It was both with button and with motion controls. Not really easy for me to understand, even years later. But it's fun. Wow, it's been a few years. Till when? 2021, we definitely still played it. 2022, I don't remember if we played it anymore. But it was still fun playing it with my brother in multiplayer mode. Playing it solo, not really. It's a good game. Now, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I never finished it because I got stuck in the last world where you fight Wario and Waluigi, or, well, that was their names, right? The rabbit versions of Wario and Waluigi. I never beat that stage, so I never finished the game. But I did see my brother finish it. I also watched him play through the Donkey Kong DLC. Oh, oh, peak music. But I myself didn't finish it. Still, I put this under good time. Sonic Mania goes to amazing. No, I don't even have to think about that. Or should I make a new tier? I'm considering to make a love it tier above it. Red, orange, light orange, yellow, light green, dark green, and you know what? Add a row below for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, Splatoon music. This is fun. Oh, whoops. No, just in case. I don't think we'll need these many tiers. But just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We don't have enough, do we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I forgot this one. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Perfect. So we'll do this. We'll call it the Love It tier. And this will be the peakest of peak tier. Now, Pokemon Tekken Deluxe. Yeah, I didn't really enjoy this game, so it's definitely down here. It goes here. If those are good games, those are just okay, and this is the meh tier. It's not a bad game, but I didn't like it personally. Mario Odyssey. This goes to week. Oh my god, Odyssey. Mwah. Odyssey was an amazing game. I absolutely loved it. Like, ah, especially the new dogs. Ah, Splatoon 2 music. Hey, hey, we're talking about Odyssey here. Don't get distracted by the good music. Because Odyssey also had good music. Like, oh, collecting all of the power moons, finding cheesy strats and two-player mode with my brother. Like, volleyball was really easy to do with two people. Odyssey was just, mwah, absolutely amazing. Now, Sonic Forces. It's an amazing game. I say what you want. I like it a lot. I don't think I'll put it on the I love it tier. Yeah, no, it stays on amazing for now. It's a lot of people have problems with it, and while I won't deny it's very short, I think it's a great game, especially with the character customization. I enjoyed it a lot. Now, Sonic Forces, why is it here a second time? Because, well, and that's the joke. We have Sonic Forces twice. One, we had pre-ordered the game from America because it had some Joy-Con stickers, and we bought we had the red and blue Switch. We bought an extra second pair of gray Joy-Con so my brother could put the Sonic Forces stickers on it, and well, I don't really remember exactly the reason, but somehow it bothered him that the game was in English, so we bought it a second time. And that's the second game is the European version. And not only was this one in German, but because it was the European version, we could download DLCs from the eShop. And yeah, this is why they're technically different experiences, because one was the game that I have 100%ed. Like two, I have one male and one female of every avatar. I have all the achievements. I have all 30 medals with all the avatars. I also have a 15th extra avatar who also has all medals. And yeah, I loved it. And this one was the version I played only once, but a supersonic. And with episode Shadow, so it was a good time. It wasn't great though. Snipper Clips Plus. We had a lot of fun. We actually, no, it goes to love it tier. It goes to love it tier. Snipper Clips Plus, especially when you have someone to play it with, and I played it with my brother. Super great time, super fun time. We played all the stages. We played a lot of mini games. We had a lot of snipping each other duels until one of us disappears. We made a lot of uh, ungodly shapes to do the missions. We did all the random mode missions. It was amazing. I was honestly kind of sad that when we finally 100%ed it for good a few months back, I was actually kind of sad that it was over. Weird. That was really a game that we played like few times a year, every now and again, for multiple years. Dragamon Xenoverse 2. That goes to okay. I don't know. It's a bit complicated. I like Dragon Ball a lot, and I also liked this game. It's a lot of fun. The customization was great, but it just has a few tidbits that always bothered me, like how Saiyan characters don't get, how their hair doesn't go up when turning super, how we don't have Super Saiyan 4. And like one of the main things with this game is um I don't like the way it looks. Like I'm not one who really looks at graphics, but those 3D models in the game kind even though they're 3D, they try to imitate the 2D art style, and I don't think they look good. I don't like the way it looks. Plus, eventually, especially at the later missions, the game becomes kind of way too difficult, and they kind of suck. And I don't know. It was a lot of fun. Like I played through the story. I played through the first two DLC stories. We bought a lot of the DLCs, like up to DLC 6 or 7, but this game just doesn't end and it drags on. And honestly, look at DBZ Kakarot, how amazing that game looks, and how amazing it controls and works. And I wish they'd just drew a Xenoverse 3 at this point, but they just keep adding more characters and paid DLC to 2 instead. So it was fun, but it kinda just went down for me. Puyo Puyo Tetris. My reintroduction to the Puyo series after I only knew Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine as a child. Love it here. I knew Tetris. I love Tetris a lot. I recognized the blobs from Mean Bean. And oh, is Puyo one of my top 10 franchises nowadays? Oh, did I go down a lot of rabbit holes with its lore? And oh, am I hyped for Fia and the Wondrous Academy in a few months? I'll be streaming that. It just has such great humor, and I love puzzle games. It's peak. Absolute. Is it the? It's a peak game, but it's not on the same tier as Odyssey, Splatoon, and but the Xenoblade 2 absolute peak. No, Xenoblade 2 might be our first peakest of. Why is it back there though? Why does it write it like this? Eh, I wish it would center the text, but whatever. Xenoblade 2. I knew nothing about this franchise. Absolutely nothing. I only knew Shulk from Smash, 3DS, and Wii U, and I liked his play style. That was all. That was my entire Xenoblade knowledge. Shulk's inclusion in Smash. And yet, his gameplay style, I liked it. And when I saw a Xenoblade 2 would come out, somehow it interested me enough. This was a franchise I knew nothing about, and I, I call it. I've been calling it for years now, and I still do. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was the best impulse purchase of my life. A franchise I know absolutely nothing about, something I never even heard of before. Yet, just out of pure interest, I bought it. And oh, Xenoblade 2 is one of my favorite games. Xenoblade 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. It has such good story. It has such. You know what? I gotta see. Does this play here? We have some Xenoblade 2 music, but not the one I want, so pause you for a second and let me put on that amazing, amazing song. When I heard that song, I called it, and I still do. This is the best song I have ever heard in a video game. This is the greatest song. This is the greatest video game music I've ever come across. And the game is just, oh, peak is so peak for real. Rayman Legends Definitive Edition. I played it in two-player mode with my brother. I never played it on my own, and it's a good time. I don't remember much of it. Most I remember is the music stages and the mini games. Also, the Mario and Luigi costumes for Rayman and Glowbox. It's a good time. I'm not huge into Rayman though. Super Bomberman R, another impulse buy, yet one of those that I bought because I know it's a well-known franchise and a lot of people love it, and I want to know what it was about. So it also goes to good time. It wasn't an amazing game. It's not really my type of game, but I like the story, both in writing and gameplay is fine too, I guess. Like, we played a few times here. A bit too loud, honestly. We played a few times here and there, but it's nothing too crazy, truth be told. Kirby Star Allies. This goes to peak. This goes to peak, no questions asked. Or, nah, it goes to peak. Absolute peak. A lot of people, for some reason, dislike this game. I absolutely love it. It's an amazing game. It was super fun. having a multiplayer Kirby game first things again after so long. Like we had Kirby's Adventure Wii, which was had 4 players. Then we had Robobot, Triple Deluxe, Team Clash, Blowout Blast, Fighters, mm, Drum Dash Deluxe, and yes, Team Clash and Fighters you could play together, I suppose. You also had Rainbow Curse, which okay, that one's on us. We never owned Rainbow Curse, but Kirby Starlight was the first time in years we could finally play together again. And not only that, even when you play alone, that you're able to have CPUs as friends who, as far as movement goes, not combat, mimic your actions. Like, it fulfilled the childhood dream of mine, because when I first saw ads on TV for Kirby's Adventure Wii all the way back, and they showed Kirby, DD, Meta Knight, and Waddle Dee. Back then, it was just Waddle Dee. Now he's Bandana D. They showed the characters run simultaneously and jump in perfect intervals. Like you play one character and the rest follows your movement, similar to like how Tails follows you in the classic games. And I thought that was how Adventure Wii worked, so it wasn't the case after all. But this dream of mine got fulfilled with Starlight. And not only that, we got the artist ability, which is my favorite ability because, well, I am an artist. What should I expect? We got all the fusion abilities, which I absolutely love. We got so many Dream Friends, and we had the Dream Friends. I was so hopeful for him, and we really did get him in Wave 3. Magalor, who ever since I first saw him on the Wii became my favorite Kirby character, and my second most favorite fictional character ever. Like, there's own, like, imagine, like, do you understand it? Magalor, out of every character in all of fiction, is my second most favorite. There is only a single character who I love even more than him. That being M. Earl from Sonic Battle, who sadly doesn't have that many appearances and isn't that well spread in the fandom. But Sega has been pushing him recently quite a bit, and I love that, and I really appreciate that. But yes, Starlight, heck, I still play it every now and then. I even streamed it twice before. I love it. This game is amazing, absolutely amazing. Okay, back to this music video. Fortnite for Nintendo Switch. I never liked Fortnite, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like it from the very beginning. I don't hate it like back then. It was 2017. I was in my teens back then. I hated a lot of things for absolutely no reason. I apologize for that, I suppose. But I don't really care about Fortnite, never did. Hmm. I only got it on Switch because a friend of mine had it and liked playing it, and he was back then at least the only friend I had in real life who also owned a Switch. So I guess I sucked it up and downloaded it so we could play together. And meh, it goes like, okay, if this is okay, if this is met here, then this is didn't like tier, and here goes Fortnite in the garbage tier. Not sorry in the slightest. Now, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. A great game, especially since it contained all the DLCs of the Wii U and 3DS version. It's kind of funny. Only this year I actually started playing and finishing it because I have 30 something. Yeah, whatever. I have quite a few games I never finished that I want to finish before the Switch 2 comes out. Uh, out of the games I want to finish before the Switch 2 comes out, only Sonic Force and Snipper Clips I actually finished. But yeah, it's a great game. Hmm, let's put everything down here. Here the new garbage tier. Here the didn't like. The meh tier. Okay tier. Good time tier. And you're the GG tier, aka the great game tier. Pokemon Quest. I didn't like it. Or, nah, it goes to meh. It The game was boring. The game was pretty much just an autoplay. It had the 151 first Pokemon. It was mostly just a waiting game. Like it wasn't a good game. It wasn't a good game at all. Donkey Kong which is a shame by the way, because like I know that I don't know in which country. In some country, it got a lot of updates all the way to Gen 8, I believe. I'm not sure. But as long as the version that I knew and played goes, it's not that great. Not that great. Now, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Where do I put you? I guess in okay tier or yeah, it goes in okay tier. One of the obligatory Wii U re-releases. I wasn't particularly huge fan of it on the Wii U. The Switch didn't really make it better. I guess Funky Mode was fun. My brother liked playing as Funky Kong, while I always played as Cranky cause pogo jumps. uh, because of DuckTales, because of Scrooge McDuck, I love those pogo stick jumps. But yeah, Tropical Freeze with new Funky Mode, meh. Shantae Half Genie Hero Ultimate Edition, however, goes to love it tier. No questions asked. It's my favorite game in the entire series. The, it's not nearly as serious as Pirate's Curse, which a lot of people criticize about it, but personally, I just love it. Don't get me wrong, Pirate's Curse series story was mwah, amazing, but having so many transformations, having so much comedy, so many different playstyles and modes with Ninja, Beach, Officer, Jammy, Risky, Friends to the End. It's like beautiful. I love this game. Mario Tennis Aces. I honestly don't remember much about this. I'll put it in a good time because I remember playing a lot with and against my brother, and Well, this got very excited and very loud, but we haven't played it in years, so I'm mostly going based off of memory right now. Treasure Tracker, amazing game. I love it. I loved the original. The only game where it stays an amazing because sadly it wasn't a new game, and while I loved the DLC, like all the DLC, the fact that we had actual two-player mode and the new stages, truly awesome. I also 100%ed it, unlike on the Wii U. I guess I have gotten quite a bit better since in the few years between the game's releases, but it was just one new world, the three stages based on Odyssey, and sadly they had removed the 3D world stages, which those were some of my favorite stages on the Wii U version, because like I like the little sandboxes in Treasure Tracker, but it was also so amazing having those big platformer stages and having to navigate them as the captain. Octopath Traveler. That goes to a new tier, like because um, and once I name the tier, it'll be obvious. Great game, didn't finish though. I don't know why. I love RPGs, which is that's why it's weird that I never finished this game. I only played. I don't remember. What's her name? Ophelia. Let me Google it real quick. Octopath. Yes, it was Ophelia. Mm, the girl, the religious girl that begins in the ice world. I started the game with her and only played her first two chapters. But after that, I never continued the game, but I noticed real quick that it is going to be an amazing game. I really, really wanna finish it eventually. Freedom Planet. It's I played it so many times. I even for a while, a few years ago, I also speedrun it. It goes to great game. It's just so much fun, especially with Lila. Carol is great. I love her personality, but gameplay wise, Lilac is just much better because she doesn't rely on power ups for her speed. Because if Carol loses her bike, she's kinda very slow. Super Mario Party. It's a good time. It's most games in good time. Well, with the exception of Kingdom Battle and Sonic Forces, which, yes, I know I made it, didn't finish it here, and I never finished Kingdom Battle, but it was like the last two stages or something. Like I beat all but the DLC and two or three stages in the story, and I watched all of it. So meh, it it's not unfinished candidate. But yeah, most good time tier games are the multiplayer games, because that's what I call a good time. Playing together, my brother without any goal. Now, NES Online. I I feel like I should put it in its own tier, but I don't know in which. But I don't know what I should call a new tier, so I'll just put it in the okay tier for now. Because like it's awesome. Switch Online is very pricey at first, and don't get me wrong, one thing I don't. While yes, it's ironic since I'm one of the people who do pay for Switch Online and for the Switch 2 games, but I don't. That doesn't mean that I like how pricey Switch 2 games are, especially the physical editions. I that they are that they cost more than the digital ones. I don't like that at all. However, me wanting to play them and liking the game overshadows that, which is why I still pay for it. And Switch Online is one of the things I actually will speak up for because, yes, having the deluxe pack, the family pack, whatever, what is it like 80 or 70 euros a year? Like, it's a lot if you say it like that, but aside from online play, which, okay, to be fair, online play used to be free, but now it also has cloud saving and all that, and it's just the price of one game, okay, of one Switch 2 game, I suppose, for a year of all the classic collections, which include hundreds of full price games, and everyone has to decide on their own what's worth it for them. Oh, and also a bunch of DLCs. Like that's awesome. Because like NES Online, for example, I'm not really a huge fan of. Like Super Mario Bros, Kirby's Dream Land, Donkey Kong, Excite Bike. That's like no, not Kirby's Dream Land, Kirby's Adventure. That's as far as I remember, the only NES Online games that I actually played and enjoyed, like NES Online, I really don't care about it that much, but it's not terrible. However, yes, I'll talk about it in a bit, but I won't rank it yet. SNES Online, Mario World, Kirby Superstar. Like, we played Kirby Superstar for 5 hours straight yesterday. That's gotta tell you something. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. It's a good time. It's it's not amazing, it's not a great game. Like no, it's not a bad game, but it's fun. Not my top pick in Pokemon games, but it's awesome. It was very fun, especially with all the anime references they did for obtaining some of the Pokemon. Let's Go Eevee, same old, same difference, honestly. I'll just put it in the same tier. Smash Ultimate, it goes to peak. It goes to peak. And now that's the question. Do I put Smash Ultimate in absolute peak or peakest of peak? I wanna. Uh, I won't. Do I make an absolutist peak tier? I don't know. Because I feel like Smash Ultimate is better than Odyssey and Starlight for sure. Splatoon 2, not necessarily. And Breath of the Wild, maybe. It'll, I don't know. Like Smash Ultimate, just the fact that everyone is here, as they say, like, oh, that was my dream for a roster to have every character there. Like, oh, when they announced it, when they teased it for the first time, I was hoping so much that I was saying it for months. The only thing I wish for a Smash game is to have every character that was ever there. And then we saw the roster, and every character that was ever there is back. Oh, we're listening to Peak Xenoblade right now. Ah, Smash Ultimate. Ah, I think it deserves to be in peakest of peak. Like for when it came out for like I was playing it literally daily for at least half a year. After that, I was like, for the first 6 months, I was playing it literally daily. And I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating. Then after that, for the rest of the first year, I was also playing it at least thrice a week. And I think Smash Ultimate is the Switch game I have most playtime in. Like over 2,000 hours, I believe. So I think it deserves it. It absolutely deserves being in peakest of peak. Now YouTube. No, I'm not considering how high to put up YouTube. I'm considering what exactly to name the the tier for it. Because yes, I loved watching YouTube on the TV through the Switch. Event I eventually deleted it off the Switch because my brother got pretty angry with me that I would take the Switch for hours on hours and just watch YouTube on it, and he couldn't play that because of that. And eventually we got a smart TV, so I didn't need it anymore to watch YouTube on the TV. So, like, where the hell do I put YouTube? Why are you, why are you even here, tier? Though you can't even read that. Honestly, the text color should be different. Whoops. No, no, wait. Okay, that's how it was. That's how it was. I want to click on the. Hmm. You know, I think that's fitting. Great game, didn't finish. Tier. What the hell? Honestly, you know what? I think I'll. Much better. That's much better. Yoshi's Crafted World, or as my brother likes to call it, Yoshi's Aktiva Titel, because, or well, I don't know what it says in English when you're currently playing a game. Like, does it just say currently playing or active game or whatever? Mm, In when you have the Switch set on German, it says Aktiva Titel, which means currently active, which is the active title. Like, that's what you're currently playing. And Yoshi's Crafted World, the way the logo is, when we ever we played it, th- the the currently playing card always was about the crafted world. So for us, it wasn't Yoshi's Crafted World; it was Yoshi's active title Or Yoshi is currently playing in English. I don't know. Either way, absolutely amazing game. I love it. You know what? Yeah, it goes to amazing. I absolutely love this game. Tetris 99, a great game. It goes to good time. It goes to good time. It's super fun, but also very stressful. I played it quite a bit when it came out, and after some time, only every time there was a tournament with a game background, and only for the games that I cared about, and it's been years. Team Sonic Racing. Hello, Team Sonic Racing. Uh, it's a meh game. It's not that bad yet. Like, it was great in concept, it was great in idea. The opening song is also like, don't get me wrong. Oh, oh, I gotta turn the music up. Maglar, Maglar soul, Maglar music. Oh, Magalar. But yeah, like Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, I played the playtest demo on my brother's account on the PS5, and Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, it's going to be absolutely amazing. Like from that demo alone, I was already convinced that this game would be amazing, amazing. And then they announced Miku, then they announced Extreme Gears. Like, I'm excited for that game. Sonic Racing Crossworlds seems to be everything I had hoped. No, like for Sonic Racing Crossworlds, I hope every all the same things that I had hoped for Team Sonic Racing, only that this time they actually seem to be realistic hopes and expectations. That's the joke. So Team Sonic Racing is fun, chaotic, but a hot garbage, unworking mess with non-working physics and terrible glitches. It's still fun, but uh, no. If teams like, even if not all my hopes and expectations are going to be met, if Sonic Racing Crosswords is at least half as better than Team Sonic Racing was, I'll be happy. Because that game, ugh, eh, no thanks. But what I have to say is that I like Team Sonic Racing's opening theme more than Crossworld's. Crossworld's opening theme doesn't sound that great to me. Mega Man X Legacy Collection. X1 to through X4, I think. Or was it X through X5? Wait, let me check. Mega Man X Legacy Collection. Yeah, 1 through 4. X1, the original, X2, the sequel, X3, and then X4, all of the with SNES graphics, and then X4 vastly different. It's a good time. It's a honestly, I think I'm considering whether or not to put between good time and great game a good game, but why should good game be above good time? Because good time is mostly multiplayer stuff, and uh, I like the X series, by the way. Like, I'm not the biggest Mega Man fan. I was a bigger Mega Man fan, but I'll be honest, I'm kind of losing all hope for Mega Man. I've been losing hope in the recent years, so my interest is kind of dwindled by now. But yeah, X1, 2, 3, and 4, and the Day of Sigma animation, very fun, very great. Now, Legacy Collection 2, X5, my favorite X series game by far. X6, a good game. X7, I hate it. I hate it a lot. X8, I don't really like how it looks like I wouldn't say Mega Man should have stayed with pixel art because, like, if you look at Mega Man 12 and Mega Man X Type, those are so gorgeous 3D models. But X7 was terrible. X8 was a bit better, but still not great for me. But still a good time. Overall great. Now, Mega Man Legacy Collection, it also goes to good time. Mega Man 1 for that's the joke. I always have a game that I just keep playing over and over again. Like for back, I don't know what I kept playing on the Switch at the very beginning, but yeah, it was Splatoon 2. Am I kidding? At first, it was Splatoon 2. Every time I'm bored and have nothing to do, let's play some Splat 2. Then it was Star Allies. Then it was Smash Ultimate and Sonic Mania. Well, Sonic Mania I still play every now and again when I'm just bored. A long time it also was Donkey Kong on NES Online, but for a while it was also Mega Man 1. I have to turn the music much better. Yeah, I played Mega Man 1 a lot. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't remember much about. Honestly, I don't remember much about 4, 5, and 6, truth be told. But 1, 2, and 3 I played a lot, especially 1. And it's great, it's fun. That's better. Legacy Collection 2, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 7, I really like the SNES graphics. 8, it tried doing the fake 3D with its pixel art. 9 and 10, I still don't understand and don't like that they went back to NES style, especially since they also took away the slide, the charge shot. At least we had regular classic rush coil. 10 in the second Legacy Collection, 10 is definitely my favorite, I gotta say. But it's overall a good game. Now, Crypt of the Necrodan. No, Cadence of Hyrule, The Legend of Zelda featuring Crypt of the Necrodancer. Great game. I love rhythm games. I have always loved rhythm games. Project Mirai Deluxe on the 3DS. Um, this year, Cadence of Hyrule, actual Crypt of the Necrodancer, Friday Night Funkin', Rhythm Heaven, which I never played sadly, but it's one of the games of the franchises I always want to try out eventually. And hey, I will be able to do it soon. Uh, soon, someday. We didn't get a release date for the new Rhythm Heaven, did we? But yeah, Cans of Hyrule, amazing. Having Zelda story and Zelda music with as a rhythm game, mwah, love it. Undertale. Undertale goes. Hmm. Do I? Nah, it stays in great game. And you? Do I do it like this or like this or like this? Ooh. Nah, Ken stays in a great game and Undertale. It's weird. I really love Undertale, and especially and I used to be very active in the fandom. Oh, yeah, no, it stays in love it. Why not? The one issue I have with it is that I did the pacifist ending and I can't bear deleting everything and just so I can play it again. I can't take away their happy ending. It's too sad. Mario Maker 2, also great game. Uh, so much more to do than Mario Maker. So Super Worlds multiplayer, so many more tools and entities to use and place, more themes, 3D World theme, which 3D World and 2D, super great. Kind of bothers me though. Like that's the one thing that bothers me. We got so many 3D World assets, and we had to dead use them. And it's not Mario Maker's fault, but why didn't they include Toadette in the 3D World remake after all that? I really thought she'd get in because it's the same exact 3D models in Mario Maker 2 and in Mario 3D World, just restricted to 2D and freely 3D, actual 3D. So I don't understand why they didn't put Toadette in 3D World remake. But as for Mario Maker 2 itself, great game, absolutely great game. Only problem, versus multiplayer. Absolute mess, absolute laggy, absolute trauma. And it sucks that they removed the mystery mushroom from Mario Maker. Crypt of the Necrodancer. Sadly, great game, didn't finish it. But I love this game. It's super fun. I was kind of bad at it though. I only the first two or first three worlds. I don't know. Either the first two or the first three worlds I beat. After that, I couldn't keep going. I couldn't make it. But I will. I hope I'll finish it on stream someday. Dragon Quest Builders. That's just a never finished. It's not a bad game, but meh. I didn't I was invested in the story more than anything. I don't know, such Minecraft, Lego building games. They're fun in concept, but they're not for me. Puyo Puyo Champions, good time. Nah, I'll put it in good time because it's Puyo Puyo and I love it. Though it being purely fighting PvP, eh, not really mine. Puyo Sega Ages Puyo Puyo. Also good time. It's so funny. I played it for a long time. I was playing it and I couldn't beat the game. And then one day I don't know what exactly it was. Was I bored? Did I have to go somewhere or was the Switch near the end of its battery and I was too lazy to charge it? I don't know what, but for some reason, something led to me only having very little time to play something. So I thought, let's just do a single Puyo Puyo run. Whatever happens, happens. And in that single random run, I somehow beat the entire game without dying once. I don't know how. Especially the final boss against the Dark Prince, or Satan, or whatever you want to call him. I somehow did in less than 10 seconds, cause he was building up so fast and so high that I did a single two chain and that completely ended him. It was amazing. Sega Ages Puyo Puyo 2. That one goes to okay. I don't know. I know why. The reason I don't like it as much is because this version takes away all of the story that the game has. So it's not as great to play. Like Puyo Puyo 2 had quite a bit of story with all the characters, but this version just has a character encyclopedia. Tofu Kabuto Burst V or whatever it was called. It was okay. It was fun to play a few times. I bought it because I was in a Toho phase back then, and it was hard for me to find out anything about Toho. I didn't know how to play the games. I didn't know where to play the games. I didn't know how or where to look up the lore, the story, anything. So when I saw this game in the shelf one day, I bought it, and it wasn't what I expected. Plus, I am very fascinated by the idea of a bullet hell and really want to play one. But yeah, this game, a 3D battle game, it was fun. It wasn't that great though. SNES Online. Great game because Mario World, A Link to the Past, Super Metroid, Kirby Superstar, Kirby Dream Land 3, Kirby's Rainbow Course, not Curse. What else? Yoshi's Island. Like SNES has a lot of great games that I love. Donkey Kong Country isn't one of them. I don't like the Donkey Kong Country games. I know they, and especially the rare design, are the childhood for a lot of people, but not for me. And like Mario World and A Link to the Past are part of my childhood because the SNES is a console I knew thanks to my parents owning it. My first own console, so my actual childhood began with the GBA. What are we listening to? Mario World Desert. Huh. But yeah, SNES Online, really love it. Now, Super Kirby Clash. Great game, didn't finish, sadly. It's fun, it's just time consuming. A lot, very time consuming when you go free to play. So yeah, I'm still on it to collect enough gem apples. Okay, KO. Didn't like it. That's our first didn't like it. It's I don't know. Nah, just assume that didn't like games are games that I didn't even finish. Cause like I played it for like 20, 30 minutes. Maybe that's on me. Maybe it gets better after that. But there's just some games that, like Kirby games or like most games I play, even games that are new franchises, indie games or whatever that I never heard of before, a lot of them instantly catch my attention, instantly make me interested. Some games, though, it takes time to get used to, but this, okay, KO, Let's Play Heroes, it's one of those games that instantly gave me a feeling of, oh, this isn't good, this isn't fun. I got it because I was in an OKKO phase back then, which I only even knew about thanks to the crossover it had with Sonic. The show was great, the game not so much. Steam Universe, Save the Light. Wait, this is our final tier now. This is our final tier, which I'll also do red. The unplayed tier. Games I own, but I myself never played. Some of them my brother played. Some of them, though. Oh, Fire Emblem Three Houses, a game I never I never even owned. So that'll be some songs that I don't know. Yeah, unplayed tier. Some of these games, they're still in front of me, still even sealed, which is sad. My brother played it, I watched him play it, but I wasn't interested in doing so myself. It wasn't a bundle with OKKO, which is why I even have this game. Link's Awakening. It goes on amazing tier. Or do I? Now amazing. It doesn't. It's not quite on love it. I played it just a few months before Echoes of Wisdom came out as preparation for Echoes of Wisdom, and it's a great game. 100%ing it was a bit difficult with all the shells, but it was a lot of fun. I love this game. It's so amazing. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Does it go to good time or great game? I think it goes to good time because it's a remake. Toadette being a new addition is awesome, and even though she's in easy mode, I love Peachette. I don't know why. No, not because of whatever the internet did to the Super Crown. Just Peachette herself, well, more like her gameplay, jumping a bit higher, having a definitely higher spin jump, gliding, jumping out of pits, lava, and everything else once. It's fun. I like this game. Luigi's Mansion 3. I never played it on my own. I played it together with my brother, and it's an amazing game. Like, out of all Luigi's Mansion games, it's the best one by far. It was a lot of fun. Pokemon Sword. I get technically it goes to unplayed. Not technically. I never played Pokemon Sword, but I played Pokemon Shield. And Shield, I love it. I love it. It's not the greatest Pokemon game, but Pokemon X was my first game. The order I got mainline games was Pokemon X, Alpha Sapphire, White 2, Sun, Ultra Sun, then Shield. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and then Shield. And I don't know. I really loved X. X for the longest time was my favorite Pokemon game. Alpha Sapphire was great. White 2 I never finished back then before Shield came out. Sun was a great game, so was Ultra Sun, but it was mostly the same, so I kind of lost interest near the end. Well, I wasn't too invested for the most part because until the end it was mostly the same. And Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, they were okay. But Shield, it gave me a similar feeling to X. I don't know, it was the first mainline game that I enjoyed as much as I did Pokemon X. Ring Fit Adventure, I never played it. I never even. The only reason we owned this game is because of my brother. He had huge interest in training back then, so he would on the weekends put it in and play it, and I would watch him sometimes. Most of the times, I wouldn't even do that because I wasn't interested at all. Yeah, this game isn't on me. Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD. It's a good game. Honestly, I don't own all Switch Monkey Ball games, but the two that I do own, it's not the newest one. The newest one I know is actually new game, but Banana Blitz and Banana Mania, they kind of blend together in my mind, so I don't really know. Demon X Machina, also never played it. I watched my brother play. It's his game. It's one of his games. Now, Head in Time, mm, nah, it goes too amazing. It's gorgeous game. I love it. It's adorable. It has fun gameplay, but it's because of Mario Odyssey that I thought I would be able to throw the head and bounce on it, which isn't the case. Oh well. Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2. What is... How did I... Oh, I never knew I could do that with a mouse. Yeah, Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2, love it. It's such... Chapter 1 has, maybe because it feels kind of nostalgic at this point, but it has such a unique feeling to it. Like, it's just great. Chapter 1 is... Mwah, I love it so much. It's this, look how cute and simple and wholesome and fun coded everything was back then. And chapter 2 was so gorgeous when it came out. It still is so gorgeous, by the way. Pokemon Home, you're also not a game. Animal Crossing, New Horizons. Love it. Does it go to Absolute Peak? Nah, it doesn't go to Absolute Peak, sadly. But I love it. I love this game a lot. It's For the first 2 years since it released, I was playing it daily. After that, I would play it less and less since 2022. And in the last, yeah, right? It came out in 2020. The first 2 years, I would play it daily. What caused me to stop was finishing high school and entering university. Gosh darn it. Maybe that's a reason why things went so hard for me in university. I didn't have Animal Crossing to keep me sane anymore. I've been talking so long. I think I need a drink. My throat's getting scratchy. I will be back in a bit. Okay, I'm back. So, what were we? Oh yeah, Animal Crossing New Horizons. I really, really own a lot to this game. Yes, it's kinda sad. Ever since I entered university, I've been playing it less and less. Near the end of 22 and for like till the middle of 23 or something like that, I would make sure to at least play once a week still. But after that, I like play maybe for a week every 3 to 4 months. It's kind of sad, but still, I own a lot to this game. It's so whole like I called this my therapy game. Uh, because it's just so nice to have all the villagers all of them being so friendly, all of them being so nice, polite, such good friends. And like, I don't, it's cases like these. I don't care if it's just pixels on a screen, if it's just a bunch of zeros and ones. It's much nicer experience than with most actual people I know. And New Horizons, I, because you could customize clothes, I made a lot of outfits based on my OCs, based on my own characters. L- Like, let me show you. Mm, there we go. Gallery makes it faster. Like, I made outfits based on E2, who is my first. Uh, there he is. He was the first OC I ever created. And in Animal Crossing, I made a shirt based on the one he's wearing. But I also had made a jacket based on fighting. That's her, based on fighting's jacket, because she's one of my favorite OCs who I ever created. Uh, and one of my first truly original OCs who don't belong into anything like Pokemon OCs, Kirby OCs, or anything like that. Like E2 himself, design wise, is loosely based on the Mii's, but fighting, she was one of my first original OCs. Kate is the original, by the way. So yeah, I had made Fighting's jacket in Animal Crossing, and I would cosplay as E2, as Fighting, as a bunch of my OCs, like a lot of my OCs, cause I have a lot of OCs. So I would cosplay as them in Animal Crossing, and eventually it stuck with me that I mostly played the game as Fighting, and since she's a girl, I would change my in-game pronouns. And eventually, I decided, what if I do this? What if I use feminine clothes in the game without cosplaying as Fighting, without being someone else? And I would do this for a few months during 2022. And then in November of 22, I came to a certain realization, and here I am now with an egg VTuber model, a shattered egg, mind you, and a border between my different windows that is based on the trans flag. It's all thanks to Animal Crossing. Well, not all thanks to, but Animal Crossing New Horizons and Splatoon 3 played a very huge role in this. Like, if it weren't for those two games, I don't, I honestly don't think I would have realized it in 22. Maybe I would have realized a year later, maybe, I don't know if I would have known by now or if where I am. Heck, this I really don't know if I would be doing what if I'd be here right now, VTubing and stuff, transitioning and stuff. Like, I think it deserves it. I think it deserves being an absolute peak. Peakest of peaks, sadly not, but this game did so much for me. Even before that, even in 2020 and 2021, when I was still oblivious about the whole gender thing and didn't even know about that at all. Like, just keep letting me de stress from my day to day. I have no idea how or when I changed emotes, but that was a mistake that I didn't mean to do. Well, let's keep going. I had to stop the music for a bit, like, that was kind of personal. It didn't feel appropriate to play music. Now, hey, where'd it go? There we go. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team Deluxe. I absolutely love this game. It's a remake of the original Mystery Dungeon. It has such great new mechanics, like how team moves work, how teams themselves work. Like, I love the changes that they made. I love the art style that they went for with this game. I think it fits Mystery Dungeon world perfectly. I just wish that we'd finally get a new Mystery Dungeon, you know? It's been, when did this game come out? 219 or something? 28? No, no, it came out after Animal Crossing New Horizons. Rescue Team Deluxe release date. It was 6th March 2020. Like, it's been over 5 years since then. And this game has only been a remake. The last new Mystery Dungeon we had was back in 2015. I want a new one already. Mega Man 11. Nah, it goes in amazing. Or does it go in great game? Nah, it goes in amazing. I really think from the classic series, my favorite Mega Man game. It's fun. I love how it's not how it didn't go to the pixel style again, how it had new 3D models, it had some voice acting, the mechanics are great. Like, Mega Man 11 is amazing. I love it. Now, Trials of Mana, I played the demo. Loved the demo a lot. And then I started playing the main game, but my brother kinda beat me to it. And I was like, what? finishing the first 2 hours of the game or something. Meanwhile, he finished the entire game, so I vaguely lost interest because, well, I got the story more or less. I know it already, so yeah. Then again, there's 6 characters all with their own stories, and he chose three different characters than I did, so who knows? Maybe I'll play it on stream. That could be fun. Ninjala. It goes on okay. It was very fun when it came out. It was interesting. I don't know why I believe the Splatoon parallels and agreed with them. Now, when I look at the game from how I remember it now, I not really. But the free version of Ninjala only had online versus and no story mode and stuff, so I quickly lost interest. I played it again when the Miku and Sonic collapse happened, but well, I couldn't get those outfits because they weren't with the free currency, so yeah, I eventually stopped playing it altogether. I think I checked it a few months ago. It still goes pretty active, which is nice, I guess. But it was okay. It was a good game, I guess. Now Zero ZX, the Zero series, definitely my favorite sub-series in Mega Man. And the two ZX games also absolutely amazing. Like those 6 games have the best story in my eyes, especially because it's just one continuous story instead of every game like classic and X games. You have start of the game. Dr. Wily or Sigma does this and that, and they have the 8 evil bad guys. You destroy all 8, you stop Wily and Sigma. Next game, rinse and repeat. The Zero series, though, had one continuous plot that started from the first and ended with the last game. And ZX and ZX Advent, more or less, also, even though there was quite a bit of time in universe between those two games. Like, absolutely amazing. Zero 3, one of my favorite Mega Man games. Origami King. Say what you want about no partners. Say what you want about no EXP. King is absolute peak. Origami King is in my top 3 Mario games. No, no, no. It's in my top 3 of the Paper Mario games. Like, it goes Super Paper Mario, Paper Mario 2, The Thousand Year Door, Paper Mario and the Origami King, Paper Mario. Uh, I don't know between Sticker Star and Color Splash. I'll be honest. I think Color Splash, Sticker Star, and then the original Paper Mario. Either way, Origami King is peak, and I won't even pretend otherwise. Jump Force, Unplayed. Just like everything else in Unplayed, a game my brother played, I had zero interest in it. I would have been interested in Jump Force if we had gotten Inuyasha or Shaman King in it, but we didn't. Mario 3D All Stars. First question, where is Mario Galaxy 2? And the second thing, Mario Sunshine is an absolute mess. Oh my god, I always wanted to play Sunshine. So many people praised it. It always seemed so interesting. But playing it myself, I don't like Sunshine. I do not like Sunshine. Like, It's not the worst game I ever played, not by far, but I don't like it at all. It's it's a bad game. Okay, not a bad game, but eh, if it was Sunshine alone here, it'd be further down. Like 64 and Galaxy are what brings this to a good time. Sunshine is what drags it down from a great game. And 64 also kinda too bad that I'll be honest, the N64 online version of 64 I like more because it has a BLJ and a lot of other fun speedrun glitches that 3D All Stars fixed. Plus, if I remember correctly, 3D All Stars had a bunch of debug dev stuff when it came out that wasn't supposed to be there, especially in, once again, Sunshine. Super Mario Bros. 35. I'll put it in good time as well. It's a shame. This was having to speed run through Super Mario Bros. Stages against other players and not 99 like in most of those other online battle royales Nintendo did. Like 35 was a good amount. It wasn't exaggeratingly much. Like it was such a like 35 was so amazing. It was so much fun. So why did they have to shut it down after just a few months? I don't understand. Uh, Music of Peak. Now Shantae and the Seven Sirens. Just like Half Genie Hero, I love it. I like Half Genie Hero more, but Seven Sirens was so amazing. It had less transformations, sadly, but the transformations were much quicker and smoother, being part of the moveset, which I really enjoyed. It was one big Metroidvania, which was amazing, and mm, the story was great. More half genies, a bit of backstory for them, a very bit, honestly. Like, oh, Seven Sirens, also the music, the art style, especially like I think Seven Sirens has my favorite art style in the series. Now, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, absolute peak. Like I, yes, it's thanks to Breath of the Wild that we knew these characters and that we loved what little we knew about them, but we learned so much about them. We saw so much about their relationships, their day to day. That oh, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, story wise, it's above Breath of the Wild for me. I it's so amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Indivisible didn't play it. My brother's game, but I watched him play and it has banger music. Pikmin 3 Deluxe. It goes to good time. It's a fun Pikmin game. It's I don't have much to say about it. Maybe because I played it so much. Like I played it on the Wii U and finished it. I played it with my brother on the and finished it. I played it on my own on extra spicy mode in preparation for Pikmin 4. It's yeah, you know what? It goes to great game. It's really fun. It does. Sadly, there are some things it does better than Pikmin 4, but we get to that when we get to Pikmin 4, if I don't forget. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. Just like Puyo Puyo Tetris, I love this game. The story begins more or less the same. It has a lot of parallels to Puyo Tetris 1's story, but has so many more characters, and it goes a bit wilder near the end, especially. And so, yeah, it's amazing. And it is a bit more serious, which I like. Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack, a game containing both Gunvolt 1 and 2. I love it. I love the series. It's really amazing. Yes, I only played each game once, and after that, like an extra week at most, and never touched them again. But they're amazing games. Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. That will go to good time or great game. I don't know. Bowser's Fury was a lot, like a lot of fun with it taking inspiration from Odyssey while also having power ups. Like, it's funny how people said this is the future of 3D Mario. And, well, honestly, taking that's the thing. If you take the HP system of Odyssey, the power up system of Bowser's Fury, just without Small Mario, I think Small Mario deserves to remain in the past. I don't think we really need him anymore. And then the open world of Mario Kart World, I think. No, 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 and like the movement mechanic. Like if you combine Odyssey, Bowser's Fury, and Mario Kart World somehow, I think that would be the best 3D Mario game in history. Yeah, Bowser's Fury stays a great game. It was a lot of fun, especially two-player mode with my brother as Bowser Jr. And 3D World itself, it was the main game. Same old. Was still a lot of fun as it was on the Wii U. 3D World, one of my favorite Wii U games. It was nice to have it back. I just have some personal solid memory with it because of some acquaintances who I played this with, and then stuff happened, and I never finished that save file with them. But yeah, I should probably just delete that save file so I can let go of that. But 3D World itself, amazing game. Pac-Man 99, I didn't play it a lot. My brother really loved it. He got multiple first place wins when he used to play it, but eh, out of all the 99 games, Pac-Man is my least favorite one. Metopia. Yes, this is my sin. This is my Nintendo Switch sin. I never played Metopia on the Switch. I did instead. I played the hell out of Metopia on the 3DS. Never finished it on the 3DS. Like I finished the main game, I never finished the post game on the 3DS. And then when the Switch version came out, I played. I finished this 3DS version simultaneously as my brother was playing through the Switch version. I'm gonna play it on stream someday, cause that'll be fun. Mario Golf Super Rush. A lot of people call it Super Rushed, but I think it's a great game. I think it's at least on good time. That's not like if I see what's on great game, I think it stays on good time. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. And it's one of the better Mario Sport games on Switch. Because the Mario Sports games on Switch, seriously, like Mario Tennis Aces also was great. Tennis Aces is a great game. Where did I put Tennis Aces? Yeah, also on good time. The thing that bothers me with all of them though is on with those sports games how they kept having more free DLC afterwards. Like Tennis Aces gets a pass on the free DLC stuff because the game had a complete roster stages, story. It was a finished game from the start. Super Rush, however, had a kind. Okay, the roster wasn't super small. It didn't get expanded too much, but we did. No, the thing with Super Rush is the DLC, the free DLC that we did get was unfinished. Like all the DLC stages lack either enemies, coins, or both. The New Donk City stage gets a pass because it's more like mini golf instead of actual golf. And the courses are like all one hole in oneable. But the ice stage, oh, especially the ice stage, it's the worst stage of the DLC. The second desert stage and the superstar plateau or whatever it's called, that high mountains with which all look like characters. I don't remember what it was called. Those stages are they feel unfinished and untested, especially for this character mountain stage, because some of the distances it doesn't work that well. Like Super Rush is fun. We played it a lot, but the DLC made it worse actually. Pokemon Unite. It goes on okay because I only played it like for 2 days on Switch. Then I downloaded it on my tablet, and I'll be honest, playing it on the tablet with touch controls, I like it way more. I instantly liked it more than I did on the Switch. Unite is a very fun game, but I just didn't like the Switch version. New Pokemon Snap also goes to okay, which is sad. Because I really wanted to play Snap. I was amazed by it, especially because in Breath of the Wild, I took so many photos. Like, I thought I love taking enemy, creature, animal, whatever photos in games. And having a dedicated Pokemon photo game, it was amazing to me. Just the game itself is kinda ended up being very boring. Maybe I should put it to never finish, cause like I only played the first two worlds. Like it just didn't interest me that much. Sonic Colors Ultimate, kinda glitchy, kinda weird. The Metal Sonic races and not so great with a new edition. Be- okay, the Metal Sonic race. The problem with this was the mobile game PNG startup screen. Whoops. But the game itself, it was fun, just like the original. Banana Mania. As I said, the two Monkey Ball games that I own, they kind of blend in together. They blend. I can't tell them apart. Metroid Dread. I love this game. This game is oh so much fun. I think it goes to I love it. I don't think it's absolute peak, but it's amazing. Brilliant Diamond. A bit too faithful. Wait a sec. Much better. And a bit too faithful. Remake of Diamond and Pearl. It oh, it goes down to okay. It's not a bad game. I enjoyed playing it, but oh, I don't. I really have to l- check out some platinum gameplay eventually. Because what I don't like about this game is things that I saw and know were already like this in Diamond and Pearl. Like the level curve, especially for wild Pokemon and trainers, is terrible, especially because like they're so underleveled compared to you. Like the gym leader between two routes is at least 10 levels higher than the trainers on those routes, which is so weird. And almost every NPC I've encountered has a team of two or three. Yes, that Sword Shield music. Yay! And all those trainers, two or three teams, have always at least two duplicate Pokemons, like Pokemon, not Pokemons. It's not good. Same difference with the other Pokemon games. It's what my brother played. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is the only thing I played both because my brother wouldn't play Let's Go Eevee and he also wanted to play Pikachu, and I had to get the version exclusive somehow. Though at this point, from nowadays perspective, I should have picked Eevee in the first place back then because I kind of like Eevee more than Pikachu now. Ace Attorney, great game, never finished. I watched my brother play through the whole thing though, and uh, that's the thing. Some games, Sword and Shield, I love you, but quite down. Some games, like one of us plays and the other one is like an spiritual player too, especially when they're one player games. The other one is still live. It's just that we're not the one playing ourselves. It's not like watching a let's play or a stream because we're both experiencing it, having the same ideas. It's just that one of us plays, the other one doesn't hold the controller, but like we both get to decide just as much. This game, neither of us played though. DDLC, traumatizing. Like I got really scared. I got really scared. I have a giant life-size Kirby plush. I was holding it for emotional support, but especially the Plus DLC, the Plus D DLC, ha ha ha, with their backstories, how all those characters met, as some people call it the free therapy DLC. I love Doki Doki Literature Club. I really do. It's amazing. Monica, especially, one of my. I would say she's in my top 10 female video game characters. Persona 5 Strikers. I never played it. I watched my brother play it though. It was pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie, it was mwah. The bonus content, it's not a game, it's just some artwork stuff. Mario Party Superstar. Does it go to great game? No, it stays on good time. We played a lot, and I mean a lot of this game. WarioWare Get It Together, also a good time. Although we played through the story once, then played for like another month through random games and mini games and other modes, and then never touched the game again. But it was a lot of Wonder Boy. I never played it. It's one of the games that I still have sealed up as I bought them, sadly. Legends Arceus. This is the mainline game that defeated X and became my new favorite mainline Pokemon game. I think Legends Arceus. Nah, it's just absolute peak. It's not peakest of peaks, sadly. Legends Arceus is amazing. Absolutely. This game is great. Genesis Online, it's a meh. I don't care about this game in the slightest. I d- we were paying for Switch Online to begin with, so I downloaded it. I'm honestly, to be fair, I only checked what games it had on release. Maybe I should check what games got added to it, but as far as it was back when it came out, there was nothing that interested me. And 64 Online. This one goes on okay. I loved playing Mario 64 with the BLJ. I loved watching my brother play Majora's Mask for the first time. Cause that's so sad. I never played Majora's Mask myself, even though for the longest it's so weird. Majora's Mask for the longest time was my favorite Zelda game, but I had never but no, not I had. I still have never played it, even though said it was my favorite. I watched Majora's Mask, multiple Let's Plays, streams, gameplays, walkthroughs, speedruns, both of the N64 and the 3DS version. Like, I seen the whole game from start to finish almost 10 times at this point, but never played it once myself. It was just such a great game, though, it looked to me. So why didn't I play the N64 online version? Because I don't like how the N64, like, I get it was revolutionary and stuff, the first 3D games and stuff, and some looks good, like Mario 64, I like how it looks, because look at Mario's face with his cartoony big nose and stuff, but then you have Star Fox or Zelda, Ocarina of Time, or whatever, which tries to have a different art style, not this goofy fantasy cartoony style that Mario does. A slightly more mature style, let's say. And then it doesn't look that good anymore. Like Majora's Mask 3D, I would play. Like I wanna play this game so much, but I wanna play it looking good. I don't like the way it looks on the N64. But yeah, aside from that, Mario 64, loved playing it. Yoshi's Story, one of my dream games that I always wanted to play. I loved finally playing it. Kirby 64, also amazing. What else was on this? I don't remember. I think that's the only things I played. Kirby in the Forgotten Land. You know what goes to absolutest peakest of peaks? This. My second favorite Kirby game. My second favorite Kirby game. There is only one other Kirby. Like, oh my god! This game was so amazing. This game is still so amazing. Heck, I still play it at least once a month, and I am so excited. I never stopped playing this game. That's the thing. Ever since it came out, and I am so excited for the DLC. Like, I love Elfin. Elfin is my second favorite Kirby character. My favorite Kirby character, I said it before, is Maglor. And whoa, hey Kerbira, what are you doing here? S okay, quick context. I have like uh, what's it called? I don't know what it's called. Hey, come on. Why doesn't work? Whatever. The let's just stick with wall of my bed is pretty solid. Like it is a flat ground on the top, so I have like a row of like what? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plushies sitting on top of it. And there's this account that I follow on Twitter that made custom Kirby plushies for every of Kirby's Kobe ability heads in Smash Bros. And Kerbyra is the one plushie that I bought from them, and it's Kirby with the Pyra hair from Xenoblade from Smash Bros. It's adorable. And that plushie just assaulted me. Fell Little one fell down. Well, we were talking about Kirby games nonetheless. How funny is that? But yeah, Forgotten Land gave me that same feeling that I had with Adventure Wii back then. Like, I love Starlight a lot. It's in my top 5 Kirby games. But Forgotten Land just gave me that same feeling that I can't describe. Like, it's amazing. It's such an amazing game. And I'm so excited that it's gonna get a DLC. Okay, now Galgun Returns, Galgun 2, Galgun Double Piece. The Galgun trilogy. Not so family friendly, I think. But yeah, I fell to marketing. I fell to market. I'm not. That's literally the only reason I have this because I was following limited run games because of the Shantae stuff they had. So while I was following them, I saw a tweet of them that they made a collection with these three games and they called it the Horny Trinity, which I thought was such a hilarious name instead of Holy Trinity. And yes, not because of the etchy, not because of the fan service, literally because of the pun. Over 100 euros to buy this collection because of a pun. Greatest impulse purchase in my life, worst impulse purchase in my life. Though maybe that opinion will change if I play this game once I play these games. But as for now, I bought this because of a pun and never played them. So that's a waste of money. Now I'm sorry. I never in my life thought I'd put a Mario game in the garbage tier, but Mario Strikers is garbage. It's terrible. I hate this game. I played the demo and it was fun, but then the full game came out, and aside from having an offline mode, it had the exact same scope as the demo. There was nothing the full game, only the offline mode. Aside from the offline mode, there was nothing the full game had that the demo didn't also have. That's what I'm saying. Mario Tennis Aces, a complete, perfectly functional, finished game with multiple stages, a story mode, and a big roster, and it got free DLCs of a few more characters. Perfectly fine. Mario Golf Super Rush, a finished game with a story mode and a big roster and stages, but it also got at least half as many stages and a few more characters as free DLC, only that the DLC itself was pretty unfinished and in a bad state. So from their free DLC post launch content update things, it just went down. Like that was such a terrible era for Nintendo. Starlight did it good, for example. We got more characters, and we got mm, the what's it called, the Starlight in Another Dimension. But even before that, the game had over 30 characters, with the copy abilities, obviously, a full story, a lot of modes. Like, that was really just extra free content. Same for Aces. Same for Super Rush for the most part, only that the extra content, and it was also a few new minigame modes, only that they were weird and unfinished. And then came this game with a terribly small roster, and oh, this game had not like the final roster that we had after the final update is what the game should have started with. The CPUs are absolute cheats. Boom Boom is the worst goalie in history, and I just don't like this game. It was fun. We played it a few times. It it wasn't so. It was fun enough so that wouldn't rage quit. But no, this game isn't. I'm. It it feels wrong putting a Mario game in garbage tier. But no, but I just can't. Fall Guys, this free-to-play battle royale that when I saw it, I always wanted to play. But when I finally got my hands on it, I didn't enjoy it nearly as much as I wanted. Maybe because I had to wait for so many years for it to come to Switch, and I lost interest until then, and it got delayed quite a lot of times. So yeah, it was okay. I played for like 2 or 3 months. So Xenoblade 3, yeah, don't hate me for this one. I love it. I watched my brother play the entire game from start to finish. Like, we experienced it together, uh, completely blind, and it has such an amazing story. I like Xenoblade 2 more, however, and because I watched him play, I was too lazy to do the exact same thing myself again, because every side quest, every secret, there was no second that I didn't experience alongside him. I did, however, play Future Redeemed on my own, and oh, Future Redeemed is it was truly the perfect ending for the Xenoblade series. Oh my god, Future Redeemed! It almost brought me to tears. There's less than 10 games that in my life ever brought me to tears. Future Redeemed was almost one of them. Starlight was one of them, by the way. Fun fact. I literally cried. I actually cried because of Starlight. I will not elaborate on it further. Dream Buffet, a great game. I love it. I still play it every now and again when I have nothing else to do. It's fun. I have not much to say about it. Now, now, you. Nope. A year ago, you would have been on absolute peak. But you're not an absolute peak game. You're an peakest of peak game. Splatoon 3. Like Animal Crossing New Horizons, one of the games responsible for helping me figure myself out in the most crucial pre-phase. And this game, the the Grand Festival, that the Grand Festival is also one of the very few video game moments that actually truly made me cry from the bottom of my heart, because so, all three idol groups, so many songs from throughout the series, during on their performances, during their matches, also so many Splatfest themes and battle themes from one and two, and then Three Wishes, and especially when I first read the lyrics for Three Wishes on YouTube on the official channel, that was when I really realized 2015. I was when Splatoon came out, I was 12 years old. I am now 22 years old. No, what am I saying? I'm 23, damn it. My birthday was last month. Splatoon? The Splatoon? Hey, Paper Mario, I love you, but shut it. The Splatoon series has been with me for the for the longest time in my life. Like over half of my life I've known Splatoon. And it was with me during my entire teen phase, like from 12 to 23, like Splatoon was there for the most crucial time of me growing up and developing my own personality and myself as a person. So, and the Grand Festival, I that really made me realize how much I love the series. That was when I truly realized and decided Splatoon is my favorite gaming franchise, my favorite video game series. Heck, it was so amazing. So I was left so much in awe. I was so hyped when the I was there for what was it? Not 48, it was 72 hours. And out of those 72 hours, I played at least 50. Never before did I play so much Splatoon in so little time on one go as well, for the most part. When the Grand Festival started, the first 3 hours, I was just running around the plaza, listening to the songs, watching the performances. It took me legit 3 hours to finally start a match. And then on the last day of the Grand Festival, when Three Wishes started playing, it was the same. It took me so long to finally get a match started. And when I finally start Tricolor and I heard the Calamari incantation lyrics, I was so hyped because I thought, yes, that makes sense. For Tricolor, we'll get the main songs of each group. And then a few seconds into Calamari incantation, it's suddenly well, okay. It's suddenly Color Pulse, and then it goes to three and Rainbow Color Incantation. Ah, Anarchy Rainbow, Color Pulse, and Calamari Incantation. Rainbow Color Incantation. The pure hype, the pure unfiltered form of hype that I felt. Oh, and even before the Grand Festival, like when Side Order came out, it had the catalogs for those level 1 to level 100 catalogs that always go for a 3-month season. I don't know on which level. On one level, they had this order squid plush, like this completely white squid plush for your in game locker. And a different cat. Was it on the same catalog? I don't remember, honestly. There was a catalog that had on level 99, you got a snow globe DJ Octavio, and I wanted him so much. So for 3 months, last year that was last year, that was before the Grand Festival, I would play at least 1 hour Splatoon 3 daily, without fail, for 3 months. And it was so weird. After I had gotten him, after the season ended, I would still continue doing this for like another month because I didn't know what else would I do with all the free time that I had now gotten. That was like 1 hour less that I knew. It was part of my day to day, this Splatoon hour, and I didn't know what to fill it with, so kept going. Okay, I still play a lot of Splatoon now, a bit less since there aren't that many Splatfests anymore. I really mostly play for the week, for the Splatfest week, like this week, for example. But yeah, I love the series so much. Uh, we're way over halfway done. Let's keep going. Guardian Tales for Nintendo Switch. It goes to okay because I love Guardian Tales, but the Switch version, it's it exists, I guess. I mean, obviously, I didn't expect it to be on the same update pace as the regular version, but because by the time it had come up, like, hold on, my headphones are falling. Like, I loved Guardian Tales. Like, it's a gacha game, but the gacha is like secondary, and most that you see there is the gameplay is pretty much a Link to the Past, Link's Awakening style, with less items and dungeons, mostly just puzzles and combat. But Guardian Tales is such an amazing game, especially its story. And when I first got into it, I want to know, would it come to Nintendo Switch? And I quickly found out that it was on their official website. They had announced that it would come out on Switch, but until it did come out on Switch, I had gotten so far. I had made so much progress, so much collection, which is huge. Having a big collection in a gacha game is not something you easily replicate. So I wasn't interested anymore in playing it on Switch because I would lose all my progress since it didn't have crossplay. But the gameplay translates good there. So yeah, never played Sparks of Hope. I watched my brother play it. It has a great story. I love how the gameplay of each character has is way more unique than the first game. I just never played it. Now, Sonic Frontiers. It was everything I wanted from a Sonic game. It is at least absolute peak. I don't know if it's peakest of peak. Let me talk about it a bit, so then I'll probably decide. Like, all I wanted from a Sonic game after Forces, after Team Sonic Racing, it was like since Lost World, okay, since '06 for most people, but like there were some gems like Colors and Unleashed in the majority of the fandom's eyes. But people called that Sonic's Dark Era. I don't necessarily agree or disagree with that. I'll talk about it more a different time. But my while I never lost hope in Sonic, what I wanted from a game, the next Sonic installment to be great, was to have a super finale with an amazing main theme playing. And we got that for every single boss fight. Giganto and undefeatable Wyvern and break through it all. The Knight and Find Your Flame. Supreme and I'm Here. I this game. and it was open zone, they call it, but such big open areas to run hours upon hours, even after I had found literally everything, every memory token, every secret thing, every collectible, everything on an island. I would just run around for hours on end, because that's so amazing with Sonic, having a big open space to run around. And then the DLC came out and gave us the greatest finale ever. Like, I do I want to do it on peakest of peaks? It's absolute peak, but it's not quite the same. I would say it's my favorite Sonic game. Uh, or is it Battle? I don't. Is Battle my favorite? I don't know. It's peak, absolute peak. It's not peakest of peak though. Just barely. Yeah, unplayed. That's my brother kind of hates me for River City Girls, cause well, it wasn't my I was in my way forward phase, let's call it, after Seven Sirens had come out and I played it, and I was interested in River City Girls, and um, I saw the game was on sale in the eShop, but I didn't have any money left on my Switch account, so I did ask for his permission. He reluctantly gave it to me, but I bought River City Girls on sale, mind you, less than 10 euros, luckily. W- I bought it from my brother's account and never ended up playing it. He's kind of understandably not happy about it. Now, Pokemon Scarlet. I would say it's no, it's at least on I love it, if not also absolute peak. I think it's I don't know. The absolute peak games gave me a bit of a different feeling again. It's I love it. It has is it better? Sometimes I say that I like it more than Legends Arceus though. And I don't want to put Legends Arceus down, that's for sure. Like the story, the DLC story especially. Holy moly, like oh my goodness. Oh, it's even with before everyone complained about performance issues and stuff like that and glitches and whatever and graphics and FPS. I'll be honest, I still even to this day if I see footage, if I see a side by side comparison of footage, I don't see the difference between 30 and 60 FPS. I don't see it. Sue me, I guess. Uh, I don't care about that. I don't care about graphics too much either. The only performance issues I ever noticed were in that dumb lake. People saying that one forest and that poison forest thingy too, but I never noticed it there. I don't know why. The only real problem I had was in that giant lake. And I love this game. It's one of my favorite mainline games for sure. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And Ogre Pond and Tinkaton are both some of my favorite Pokemon. The Dunsparce is one of my favorite new evolutions ever. It's just, it's just great. It doesn't feel like absolute peak though. I don't know why. It's weird considering how awesome the story is, especially the deals. Eh, Maybe it's been too long since I played it, and like the story is the greatest part about it. While Legends Arceus, even the regular gameplay after there's no story left is still fun. Like I don't know, Legends Arceus gameplay is just much more fun. Like they did so some mechanics I don't understand why they didn't bring over. Violet, my brother played it, version exclusive and stuff. Blaster Master 03. So my aunt is very set on always buying us gifts for pretty much any holiday, any name day, birthday, Christmas, New Year's, what freaking Easter, what like she always looking for an excuse to buy us something to see us happy. And while I really appreciate it, she's an amazing person. The thing is, on the Christmas where we got Pokemon Scarlet and Violet for Christmas in the year it came out. Like we got it a few months after it came out already, and the only Christmas gifts I had wanted were Pokemon Scarlet and the Splatoon 3 edition of the Switch OLED. Because our original Switch, which we had since not launch day, we got it. The Switch released in March 2017. We got it in June 2017 on my birthday. And by the time Scarlet and Violet came out, this it didn't hold up very greatly anymore. Like it gets hot really quick. The battery dies really quick, and it gets extra. The fan gets extremely loud. I'm t- I don't know how to repair it myself, sadly, and sending it in for repair, I don't trust repair services in the slightest. So that's the thing. If we barely had the OLED, we have a regular Switch, a Switch OLED, and a Switch 2. And we barely had the Switch OLED for, let's see, I have a screenshot. I took a screenshot that I still have on console. When did we get it? 2023, was it? 2022. We have had the OLED for less than 3 years. If I had known that the Switch 2 would come out, I would have restrained myself and not wished for the OLED, even though I'll say it again, the Splatoon 3 Switch OLED has the best looking Joy-Cons of all time. But yeah, we had this OLED for just 2 years. And then came the Switch 2. A bit of a waste, only a tiny bit of a waste, because honestly, the Switch is holding up, is it's holding up, but on I'm not sure if it remained our main console, if it would have survived those last 2 years. Anyway, I thought, yeah, okay, a Switch OLED, pretty pricey. That's the only thing I'm asking for this Christmas. My aunt, however, decided it's not about the price, it's about the amount of gifts. So she also got me Blaster Master 03 and Sakuna of Rise and Ruin. I had never heard of these games, I was never interested in these games, and they're still sealed in their boxes. I will play them eventually. Nier Automata, never played it, it's my brother's game. Persona 5, never played it, it's my brother's game as well. Game Boy Online, now that's a certified good time game. Kirby's Dream Land, Kirby's Dream Land 2, Kirby Tilt and Tumble, not so much, honestly. Like, I love Tetris. I like the Game Boy games. They're so much fun to play. Game Boy Advance Online. My childhood returned to me. Ah, my childhood games. Sonic Battle, Sonic Advance, um, Super Mario Bros. 3, and a bunch of games based on movies or cartoons. You know, those typical movie and cartoon games. They're not the greatest, they're not the worst. But the thing is, that's my childhood console, the GBA. Not this GBA, like the GBA that we own. I still have it. I still keep it in good condition because it's my childhood console. It's specifically this color. It's this one. This is the Game Boy Advance that I have. Yo, Sonic Advance! Yay! So having some of my childhood, okay, it's just SMB3. All my other of my childhood games still aren't on this console. I so hope we get Sonic Advance Trilogy and Sonic Battle on this thing eventually, please. But yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3 or Super Mario Advance 4 to be exact, we had it and I loved it a lot, but there was always this strange island with the locked up houses and the empty castle that we could never do anything in back then when we were kids. I found out years later that this was for the e reader, something that never came here in Germany. And it was literally a childhood dream come true since kindergarten, since I was 3 years old. N- Nearly 20 years later, that I was finally able to play the stages, SMB2 mechanics, the cave, so so much. It was I love it so much, and I also played Four Swords together with my brother and Herbie and the Amazing Mirror, and those games are amazing as heck. Blanc, that's a weird one. It's an okay game. My brother says it was a massive waste of money we got for €7. It was not worth those €7, and we should refund it immediately. He said after we finished it, because in the indie direct when we first saw it, it looked so cute and so interesting, and it was really cute and interesting. But it took us barely an hour to beat, and that was it. So yeah, €7 really not worth it, but I didn't want to refund it either. It was a good game. It was just way too short. Now the remake of my favorite Kirby game, the game that has brought the love Maglor deserves, the game that finally gave him the redemption that was always confirmed, that was always can, but people never believed or always chose to ignore. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I would put it in absolute peak if it was just the main game. Like, the main game it is the same. The game looks extremely beautiful. We have two new abilities, and if it was just the game as we knew it with the two new abilities and a few new mini games, it would be just absolute peak. I'll admit that. But Mary Magoland, doing all the missions there, if it was just the mini games in the lore, it wouldn't be so great. But Maglor has so much to say, and especially, especially one of my favorite Switch experiences, the Maglor epilogue. Playing Magalore, first of all, amazing. Him having a unique own story, amazing. I mean, I'm such a Magalore fan I would have accepted it even if it was just like in Robobot and Triple Deluxe, a speedrun through the normal game, but with this character instead. But he got so much unique stuff. He had such a great story. You saw his struggles. Magler epilogue, truly the peakest of peaks. Seeing him shed a tear at the end, seeing him struggle so hard and do things right, and after that, playing Mary Magoland and finally finishing all of the missions. And Magalor, my favorite Kirby character of all time, my second favorite fictional character ever, saying this is all of his dreams finally coming true. He has never been so happy before. This game deserves to be up there. Azure Striker Gun Volt 3. I finally realized I can just scroll with the mouse wheel while holding the images. I think it goes to amazing. It's not quite I love it, but I like Kieran's ironic considering her name. Or maybe is it biased considering her name? I like her gameplay way more than I ever liked Gunvol's or Copen's. And the story is great. Have a nice day. Never played it, watched my brother play it. It's his game again. Tears of the Kingdom. Hot take, I like Breath of the Wild more. It's something a Zelda speedrunner I watched named Linkus once said. The one thing that Tears of the Kingdom falls short on well, it's this isn't exactly what he says, it's what I agree with. Like what Totke falls short on is the exploration because for the most part it's the same world. The sky world is extremely empty, sadly. By the way, all this is what I'm saying right now, nothing to do with what he said. And I like that the depths. I really love start appreciating them more once I realized that they are the inverse of the surface. Like what is up is down. High mountains are deep chasms instead. Uh, Holes are plateaus, and so on and so forth. But the depths aren't that interesting to go through. And now what Link has said, which I agree with, is Tears of the Kingdom has, with Fuse and all its mechanics, is most is story-wise and gameplay-wise better than Breath of the Wild. It's just that the world is mostly the same, that the exploration isn't as fun. But if someone played Tears of the Kingdom before Breath of the Wild and had all that exploration blind, that's what makes it better. The thing is though, I played so much Breath of the Wild since it came out. Not since it came out, since we got the Switch on June 2017 till literally a week before Tears of the Kingdom came out, I would play Breath of the Wild all of the time. I have over 600 hours on the regular mode. I 100%ed it. All locations, all Koroks, all photos, all side quests, all outfits maxed out. And I did the exact same thing a second time in Master mode. I have a collective of nearly 1,000 hours on Breath of the Wild, which is why, which is also why a lot of locations in Tears of the Kingdom I am still missing them. Like now that the Zelda Navigator function is out on the Switch app, I see that I'm missing a lot of things that I never bothered going to because in my mind I was, oh yeah, I've went there hundreds of times in BOTV. There's no reason for me to go there again. Okay, you know what? I need to do another very small break. uh, uh, I'll be back in a few minutes. Oh, what is okay. And I have returned once more. Ugh, let's keep it going. DBZ Kakarot. Ah, great game, didn't finish. I watched my brother play it. I played it myself just a bit. I like the gameplay, but eh, when we got it was on an extreme sale, which is why we got it. But it was outside my Dragon Ball phase, sadly. Same thing with this Mega Man Battle Network Collection 2. For the longest time, I wanted to play the Battle Network games, and I did play the first Battle Network game on the collection, but I didn't play the rest because, well, eh, I'm I need to reawaken my interest in Mega Man in order to do that. Gal Guardian's Demon Purge. I once again got baited. Yeah. Pikmin 4. I wouldn't. I want to say it's absolute peak, but yeah, it's absolute peak. This game is so amazing. We played the demo, both of us, we loved it. Then we found out that people have been finishing the entire first world in the demo. So we did that as well. Like and then we played the main game too. Like in total we played both me and my brother combined. We played the demo on his save file once, on my save file once, on his save file 200%ed, which is the third time, on my save file 200%ed, which is the fourth time. Then we played the game on his save file once. Then I played it a second time. Then I played it a third time with no upgrade, no onions, nothing challenge. Like had only it was a minimum run challenge, saving as little saving as little amount of people as possible, as needed, collecting as little treasure as possible, getting none of the upgrades, getting no material, getting no onions aside the reds, and also killing no enemies, not sprouting as little Pikmin as possible. It was a minimum run, which it was pretty hard cause the final boss, the dog that Louis rides that I don't remember what it was called, it was so difficult that I lost almost all my Pikmin and I had exactly 20 Pikmin left on my final attempt when I beat it. It was if I had lost even a single Pikmin more, I wouldn't have been able to finish the post game story. It was close, but I love this game. It it's just so quick to finish it. It it's a very short game, and that's the thing. It's so awesome, so fun, but and while it's satisfying to 100% a world the first time you go there, that's also the thing that makes it worse in aspects than Pikmin 3. Okay, that's a bit too quiet. Uh, you don't really need all of the Pikmin are there, which is awesome. But aside from the glow Pikmin, ice Pikmin, red, blue, and yellow Pikmin, you don't need any of them. Wing, purple, white, and rock Pikmin are all super unnecessary. They're on one hand, it's awesome to have them all. On the other hand, they're pointless, completely pointless. And it's it had a certain charm to find new Pikmin and new abilities in the first three games and then backtrack to previous areas to complete more of them. And now you get blue, red, yellow, and ice pigment all in the first area, and while you don't get the ice onion until the fourth area, you get more than enough pigment to 100% every area on the first go, which kinda takes away the point. Also, I just saw your message, it's Urged Cross. Nice to see you again, in case you're still here. Sorry I didn't see it before. But yeah, Pikmin 4, absolutely amazing. Fire Emblem Engage, my cousin bought it for me. It's a bit of an embarrassing story, which I'll tell once I play this on stream. But I haven't played it yet. F-Zero 99. It was fun. It was fun for a while, but it got frustrating really quick. Like no other 99 game uh, pissed me off so much as this one did. No other made me rage so much either. So eventually I dropped it because it wasn't good for me. Playing it was not. It wasn't good. It was. It's a good decision that I stopped. Now, absolutely love it. Sonic Superstars. A lot of people seem to dislike it, but I think it's awesome. The animations are super cute. The 3D models look amazing. My brother and I ran across exactly one glitch the first time we played through it. And yes, all three final bosses are pretty hard the first time you fight them. Fang and Eggman, eventually you'll learn. I have no excuses for the dragon guy. I don't remember what it's called. That giant final story dragon. That boss is just terrible. But the game itself, amazing. Mario Wonder, just as amazing. Mario Wonder is so awesome, and it finally broke me out of something I had going for the longest time, especially during the Switch era, being as standard as possible. Like I had for a pretty long time an inkling that was standard Agent 4 in Splatoon 2. Well, then again, it was a female inkling, and that subconsciously also had a different reason, not just because that's canon Agent 4, but that's a thing that I had going for most games. I wanted to do them as canon as possible. I also called my character in Pikmin 4 Pom. I would play Mario in a lot of games that you have multiple choices in with standard standard cards, standard football gear and whatever. And this finally broke me out of it and I played the first stage. Like yes, games that have big rosters, I always wanted to play everyone a whole lot of times. But that was okay, and Superstars. Mario Wonder and Superstars are the first time in a long time that I didn't play the first stage and the final stage of Sonic and Mario, but instead Toadette and Amy, because that's the characters I like the most. And Wonder is just such an amazing game. Like returning to it every now and again is also fun. And it also just has such a great online mode. Like, oh, no comparison to um, what's it called? Mario Maker 2's online mode. Like the way it, yes, that's not a competitive race to be fair, but the way it works with people helping each other, not being in each other's way, but being ghost-like entities instead, coming and going into stages. It's just so great. Cult of the Lamb, my brother's game. Pirate's Curse. Absolute peak. Peak story, peak gameplay. pirate mode as an unlock, one as a basically new game plus. So much fun. Like one of the best games in the series. Risky's Revenge. Love it. My introduction to the Shantae series. I'm not a huge fan of the art style of Risky's Revenge. It's nostalgic, it doesn't look bad, but I'm not a huge fan of it. But the game itself holds up just as well as I remember it. Shantae, the first game, it's a good game. It's not amazing. Is it really good time? I don't want to put it down here, but looking at those games, it's not. It's sadly, it's the first game in the series. That's one thing I love. I'll do a Shantae-thon eventually on stream, but this January and February, I played through the entire current entire Shantae series again in release order, and you really notice the games only got better. Most core mechanics, most ideas, most things the series is known for have always been there since the start, and it just improved with every single entry. And the first game isn't a bad game at all. It's an amazing game. It just is very unbalanced and very unfair. Skullgirl's another of my brother's games. Suika game, very fun. Played it only for a week while it was free to test thanks to Switch Online, but I almost considered actually buying. Honestly, I still might actually buy it because it's a fun game. I like playing it. Super Mario RPG, peak. Love it. Nah, it's peak. Mario RPG is peak. I had a Mario RPG phase when I was younger. I watched a Let's Play of it. I played it myself. No, I watched a Let's Play of it. I started reading tons of fan comics about it. Gino and Mello became some of my favorite Mario characters, and I really wanted to play it myself. Then the SNES Classic came out, the SNES Mini, and it had it, and I played it all the way to Spiritovich. And then I messed up and lost my save file. It put me back to before I met Gino. So I lost a lot of progress, and that unmotivated me. I never played it again on the SNES Mini. But then this remake came out. I finally played it. I finally finished it. And it's such a great game. I will never in my life ever do the 100 jumps again, not even on stream. Screw that. Never again. But it was Mario RPG is an amazing game. Cereza and the Lost Demon. Absolute peak. Played it together with my brother. I played it as I was Cheshire while he was playing Cereza. I think he wanted to play Cereza and and thought he'd like being Cheshire because that's a big strong monster and he likes big strong characters like Ganondorf and Bowser and monster characters, but well, he played Cereza because she's the main character. And well, that brought a small insider between the two of us, which I'll elaborate in a second. But yeah, Cereza and the Lost Demon, an absolutely amazing game, and my favorite game, the Bayonetta series. Oh, that's awesome artwork. Little Witch No Beta. Never played it. I got that game because of the Twitter account. I won't elaborate any further. Bayonetta, never played it. Ugh, I get it was the first game, but honestly, it's my least favorite game in the series. Because, like, the Switch version, it still looks. I don't like the way it looks, and it was way more explicit and way more risque than 2 and 3 are, especially 3. And that's such a big irony. There's a big irony in it that I'll elaborate further. Dokapon Kingdom, Mario Party if it was an RPG. I found out about that game thanks to a YouTuber group known as the Party Crashers, and I was invested in it, and I want to play it myself, and so I did play it alongside with my brother, and oh, oh God, this game is a hot mess. It's annoying, it's unbalanced, it's randomly unfair, but it's still weirdly so much fun. It's a hate love relationship with this game, but a positive hate love relationship. It's very fun. Bayonetta 2. Never played it, but it's a very great game. It's very. I liked its story a lot. Bayonetta 3. Also never played it. Well, I mean, I did play it a tiny bit during a certain moment. For those who know the story, one of a new character that gets introduced in 3 is called Viola, and she has Cheshire, who was mm, Cereza, that's Bayonetta's real name, companion in Cereza and the Lost Demon, and in 3 it's Viola who has Cheshire, and in one moment of the game she falls unconscious due to desert heat, and Cheshire has to find water in the desert to save her. And that was the sole moment that I played instead of just watching my brother play Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3. That was the one moment where I played because it was my time. Didn't play any of the human or witch or whatever characters. You played Cheshire, which is the character that I was playing during Series and the Lost Demon. So it was time for me to return. It was time for my Cheshire gameplay. Peach Showtime, great game, didn't finish. I played a good majority of it, watched the rest of it. I watched my brother play the rest of it. It's amazing. I should finish it sometime. Mario vs. Donkey Kong, good game. A bit annoying with some mechanics, but a fun time overall, especially since it had 2-player mode. Kirby Fighters 2, we got that this year, in the start of the year, because I kinda regretted never getting Kirby Fighters, DDD Drum Dash Deluxe, and Kirby Blowout Blast on the 3DS, and I wanna play all Kirby games, so I decided before anything ever happens to the Switch eShop, let's buy Fighters 2, and it is so much fun, so many abilities. DDD, Gooey, Bandana D, Meta Knight, and Magalore, especially Magalore for me, also playable. And the new wrestler ability, also amazing. The game is just great. And Transfer Software, not a game. We used it to bring our New Horizons Island from the Switch to the Switch OLED. Luigi's Mansion 2, never played it. Well, I did play it on the 3DS. I never played it on Switch, though, cause I didn't care about playing it again. Uh, Rudimical, however you pronounce it, rhythm game thingy. I don't remember its name, I'll be honest. I know nothing about this series. I back in 2017 when we had first gotten the Switch, because we there weren't many games out yet, we would mostly be download and play whatever demo we could find on the eShop. And this game's demo was one of the few demos that I played and I was fascinated by because it was a rhythm game. I love rhythm games. And it's so weird. 8 years later, it was at the start of this year, 8 years later, I get a notification, this one game that whose demo you played is now on sale, and I got it for €2. So awesome. 8 years later, I finally played it. It's definitely hard. Like, no matter how good I am at rhythm games, the timing skill, the being able to time notes perfectly, that translates and that goes over from one rhythm game to the next, but only barely because every rhythm game has such, that I played at least, has such unique mechanics. Like this one has attacks and counters and dodges. I have to learn it all anew. I suck at it, but it's a lot of fun. Paper Mario 2, it's peak. I thought it was overrated. I'll be honest. For a long time, I not disliked, I legit hated and despised every single GameCube game because people would always praise, oh, the GameCube is so amazing. It's my childhood console. It's the greatest console. The games on it are the greatest games ever. No, this has nothing to do with nostalgia. It's just that those are the good games and everything after that is absolute garbage. So I hated anything GameCube related because, well, people would actively shit on the Wii games and DS games especially, which were my childhoods. So, is this Forgotten Land? So, because I was a teen and I was, and honestly, um, so embarrassed and so shocked by how rude I used to be. Like, it's sometimes, like, my personality never changed too much. Like, the way I am now, I was almost my entire life. But I had my phases in which I was not very nice, and yeah, I'm sorry that I ever have or had those phases. But yeah, unlike Sunshine, which I played myself, and I still believe it's a shit game, Paper Mario 2, I don't believe it's the best Paper Mario game. Super Paper Mario will remain my favorite. Yes, I admit it, it's mostly because of nostalgia, but also I think it has the best story with Blumiere and Timpani. I said it a lot of times. Super Paper Mario, because of how the characters are and how the story is, everything Mario, all the Mario content in that game is just a tool to progress the story, and the game would have worked perfectly as its own original game if you had replaced Mario, Peach, Luigi, and Bowser as the four heroes with original characters. It would have worked just as fine. But yeah, I see why people love Paper Mario 2 so much. It's amazing. It's an amazing game. Enter the Gungeon. Garbage. That's what I said about OKKO at the start of the stream, that some games catch me instantly, some I need time to get used to. But OKKO, I just didn't feel good right from the get-go. Enter the Gungeon is just the same. From the moment I started playing it, I hated I didn't like the game at all. I hated how it plays. It's not my type of game. My brother bought it. Even he didn't like it and dropped it after a few hours. I played it for like 10 minutes and dropped it. Not mine. Not my type of game. Dead Cells. It's my brother's game. Pico Park. It's a great game. Good time, great game. Night deserves great game. It's one of those multiplayer games. I love playing it with my brother and my cousin and my aunt and Pico Park 2 as well. They're just so much fun. They're so much fun. Mickey Epic Rebrush. Didn't play it. I used to be interested at it as a kid because Disney and little kid and stuff. My brother was so interested that he really wanted to play it and was happy when it came to Switch, but even he, considering it's a Switch remake of a game that is so old on the Wii, it has so many things that I wonder why they didn't get fixed. Like, there's so many things wrong with the Switch version that apparently were always this way. I don't get it. Echoes of Wisdom. Nah, I'll put it in peakest of peaks. Echoes of Wisdom, it has become my favorite Zelda game. And it has become one of my favorite Switch games. I love it. I just love it so much. It's amazing. The gameplay, the story, how cute Zelda acts, her relationship with Tri, Conde, my best character, Conde, the finale. Oh my goodness, this game is amazing. Mario Party Jamboree, it's a good time. It's just a Mario Party. What am I supposed to say? We will not be buying the Switch 2 expansion for this. Sonic Shadow Generations, it's peak. Sonic Generations itself is fine. It's a great game. I've been talking. My throat is so gosh darn dry. A lot of people say Sonic Generations has absolutely no story, and yes, while it is very bare, the story, the game itself, from the regular stages and especially the missions which have Sonic's friends, it is so much fun. It's amazing. I love it. hmm And then also Shadow Generations. It has such amazing writing. Oh my goodness, Shadow Generations is amazing. It's absolute peak. Hades, one of my brother's games. Brothership. I haven't finished it yet. I'm still I'm on the last world. I haven't finished it yet, but Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story was one of the first Mario games I ever had. Like, it was Mario Advance 4, New Super Mario Bros. DS, Mario 64 DS, Mario Kart DS, and New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Mario Kart Wii, and then I believe Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. So, or well, somewhere in there. Those were the first games I ever played. I know Mario Advance 4 was the first Mario game I ever played. The others of them, I don't know exactly in which order I got them. And for the longest time, Inside Story, my favorite game in the series, in the Mario and Luigi series especially. Dream Team, I it was awesome, but I didn't enjoy it quite as much. Partners in Time, I never owned, sadly. Superstar Saga remake, I didn't enjoy that much, to be honest. Paper Jam, it was a great game. It was a great game, but it got dragged down by the blandness, I'll call it, that Paper Mario used to have during that era. So yeah, without question, Superstar Saga, not really that great in my eyes. Partners in Time, I sadly never played, even though I really want to. Dream Team, an amazing game, but not the greatest that I ever played. And Paper Jam, also an amazing game, but not my favorite one. So yeah, for the longest time, Inside Story was my favorite Mario and Luigi game. Then this, until about the halfway mark of Brothership. This game is just so amazing. This, like, we always had interesting characters in Mario and Luigi games. Always had interesting personalities. Prince Peasley, Popple, the babies, young Toadsworth, Kamek, Fawful, Midbus, Monsieur Brook, Madame Brook, uh, the Dreambird or whatever his name was. But the people, the characters in Brothership never before had characters in the Mario and Luigi game, NPCs in the Mario and Luigi game, had so much of their own story, so much presence in the story, so many appearances and importance in the cutscenes and everything. And this game is amazing. This game is one of the it's my favorite Mario and Luigi game, one of the best games I played. Sonic and Shadow Generations content book thingy. It's a content book. What do you expect? Neon White. My brother played it. Purtle. My brother played it, but well, I've seen Purtle from start to finish about 5 or 6 times to now. So yeah, I wasn't interested in playing it. Portal 2. It's okay. I didn't play the main story as well. Like the main story. No, you know what? Good time. It goes to good time. The main story is great. Oh, Xenoblade. It's just also like with Portal 1, I know it by heart way too good to be interested in playing it. But the multiplayer stages, which I didn't know before, I knew they existed. I never saw anything of them though. Playing them with my brother, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And last but not least, Super Bomberman R2. We got it just a few months before the Switch 2 released. So yeah, in those last 2 or 3 months before the Switch 2, we didn't get any more games on Switch. Like Xenoblade X, for example, I really want to play that game, and Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition 2, but we waited for Switch 2 to get them. And yes, Mario Kart World isn't here, obviously. Full Deltarune isn't here, obviously, because those are games we bought deliberately on Switch 2. Super Bomberman R2. I haven't played it yet. I will, though. Yeah, this is it. My unplayed games, which are half of them games that aren't mine, half of them games that I haven't gotten to yet. My games that I never finished and didn't really enjoy too much. My games that I never finished but enjoyed a lot. Those that aren't games, garbage. It's interesting that this is the only didn't like game. But it's not garbage and it's not in Meteor either, so it fits. Games I didn't care about too much. Games that were just fine. Games that, while not the greatest, they fulfilled their purpose and were fun while we were playing them. Games that were just amazing, always fun to return to. Games that truly are amazing. And, you know, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as well, mm, like everything. No, that's not true. A lot of the games, well, the games in Peakest of Peak, I keep playing the whole time. The absolute peak games, okay, with the exception of Split 2 because I'm playing Split 3 instead, I also play every now and again. The Love It games, I play some of them, but I played all of them for a long time. And Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as well. I played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe a lot till World came out. games I genuinely love a lot, and some of the best games I played on Switch. Truly, some of the best games, like games I put so many hours in, so many endless hours in, and have brought me so much joy on this console. And the best games that I played on Switch, which I also consider some of the best games that I ever played in my life. This is it. And I think this is also a very fitting song to end this whole thing. This is our tier list. Peakest of peak, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Splatoon 3, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, and Mario and Luigi Brother Shit. Brother Shit! God damn it, how did I. Oh, how did this happen? That's embarrassing. And Mario and Luigi Brothership. Absolute peak. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Splatoon 2, Super Mario Odyssey, Kirby Star Allies, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Paper Mario Origami King, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Sonic Frontiers, Pikmin 4, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Shantae and the Pirates Curse, Super Mario RPG, Cereza and the Lost Demon, Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, and Sonic X Shadow Generations. Love it tier. Sonic Mania, Snipper Clips Plus, Puyo Puyo Tetris, Shantae, Half Genie Hero, Undertale, Pokemon Shield, Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team Deluxe, Shantae and the Seven Sirens, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, Metroid Dread, Pokemon Scarlet, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Sonic Superstars, and Shantae Risky's Revenge. Amazing games! Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Sonic Forces, um, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, Yoshi's Crafted World, The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, Luigi's Mansion 3, Ahead in Time, Mega Man 11, Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection, Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack, Azure Striker Gunvolt 3, and Kirby Fighters 2. Great games. The Legend of Zelda Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, Freedom Planet, Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of The Legend of Zelda featuring Crypt of the Necrodancer, Super Mario Maker 2, Super Nintendo Entertainment System Online, Pikmin 3 Deluxe, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, Kirby's Dream Buffet, Game Boy Advance Online, Pico Park 2, Good Time Games, ARMS, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Sonic Forces European Edition, Rayman Legends Definitive Edition, Super Bomberman R, Mario Tennis Aces, Super Mario Party, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Tetris 99, Mega Man X Legacy Collection Volume 1, Mega Man X Legacy Collection Volume 2, Mega Man Legacy Collection Volume 1, Mega Man Legacy Collection Volume 2, Puyo Puyo Champions, Puyo Puyo Sega Ages, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD, Super Mario 3D All Stars, Super Mario Bros. 35, Super Mario Golf Super Rush, Sonic Colors Ultimate, Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, Mario Party Superstars, WarioWare Get Together, Game Boy Online, Shantae, Suika Game, Dokapon Kingdom Connect, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Rhythmical, Dark Witch, Rhythm Game. Oh, seriously, what's it called? Let me just look at it on the Switch home screen real quick. It's Rhythmical Dark Witch Music Episode. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Portal 2, OK Games, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, plus new funky mode, Nintendo Entertainment System Online, Puyo Puyo 2 Sega Ages, Toho Kabuto Burst V, Ninjala, Pac-Man 99, Pokemon Unite, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Nintendo 64 Online, Fall Guys, Guardian Tales, Nintendo Switch Edition, Blanc, F-Zero 99, Meh Games, Pokemon Tekken Tournament Deluxe, Pokemon Quest, Theme Sonic Racing, and Sega Genesis Mega Drive Online. Games I didn't like. Okay, KO, let's play heroes. Garbage games. Fortnite Nintendo Switch Edition, Mario Strikers Battle League Football, and Enter the Gungeon. Things on the Nintendo Switch that were not a game. YouTube, Pokemon Home, Persona 5 Strikers bonus content, uh, Animal Crossing New Horizons Island Transfer, and Sonic Shadow Generations bonus content. Great games that I never finished, sadly. Octopath Traveler, Crypt of the Necrodancer, Super Kirby Clash, Trials of Mana, Ace Attorney Trilogy, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 main game, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, plus a new Power Awakens set, Mega Man Battle Network Collection Volume 1, and Super Princess Peach Showtime. And Princess Peach Showtime, not Super. Games I never finished because I didn't enjoy them that much and dropped them. Dragon Quest Builders 2, New Pokemon Snap, and New Pokemon Snap. By the way, what makes them different from OKKO is I from the garbage games, those I dropped extremely quick because I didn't like the games at all. Those I played for several weeks before dropping them. And games that I just never played, whether because they're my brother's games or because they're games I just didn't get to play yet, which makes them a waste of money, sadly. Steven Universe, Save the Light, Pokemon Sword, Ring Fit Adventure, Demon X Machina, Jump Force, Indivisible, Miitopia, Nintendo Switch Edition, Pokemon Shining Pearl, uh, Ace Attorney, what I don't know what this old Ace Attorney thing is. I'll look it up. Oh my 3DS just fell down. It's probably fine. It wasn't too big of a drop. What is it called? Why can't I find it? There's too much stuff here. It's not on the OLED. Is it on the regular Switch? Let me check. The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. That's what it's called. Persona 5 Strikers, Wonder Boy, Ashine Monster World. Galgan Returns, Galgan 2, Galgan Double Piece, Mario plus Rabbit Sparks of Hope, River City Girls, Pokemon Violet, Blaster Master 03, Sakuna of Rise and Ruin, Nier Automata, The End of Yorha, Persona 5 Real, uh, Have a Nice Death, Mega Man Battle Network, Legacy Collection Volume 2, Gal Guardians Demon Purge, Fire Emblem Engage, Cult of the Lamb, Skullgirls, Second Encore, Little Witch No Beta, Bayonetta, Bayonetta 2, Bayonetta 3, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, Dead Cells, Disney Epic Mickey Rebrushed, Hades, Neon White, Portal, and Super Bomberman R. I think listening to Splatoon music now, music of my favorite gaming series, as we ended, is very fitting. Hmm. I think this is a great way to end the stream. A tier list of my entire Nintendo Switch journey. And I'll be honest, speaking about all these games, about why I love them, about everything, it kind of made me emotional. Because much more than everything that I said, so many memories of playing them, of other things that didn't even have to do with the games. Okay, sorry for that. As I was saying though, much more than just the few things that I said about each game. Me- Other memories of me playing those games, memories of what happened in my life in general during those times always. The Switch, it wasn't my childhood console, but 2017 till 2025, the Nintendo Switch was with me for such a big chunk of my life. So, yes, it's not over. It's not like online or eShop or whatever for the console goes down like it did for Wii U and 3DS. But still, now that I did this tier list, I'm one more step closer to really being done with the Switch. It's really just the games that I haven't played yet that I will all play on stream. The Nintendo Switch really is amazing. Anyways, I think this is it for today's stream. I think we were extremely productive. We had a great time. And I've been almost streaming for another 4 hours. Damn, I really have been going a lot since yesterday, haven't I? Though this wasn't nearly as exhausting as yesterday's stream was with all the Kirby 100%ing. Well, thank you to everyone who tuned in. Thank you for being here. I'll be back tomorrow, again at 6 p.m. CAT. And what we'll be doing tomorrow? That's still a surprise. And it's definitely a surprise because that'll keep you suspended and actually make you want to tune in. And definitely not because I still haven't planned anything. I'm awesome like that. Do not question it. Anyway, until then, everyone, Hasta la vista. And yes, this is my new outro. Bye bye.